Hello and welcome back for part 11 of my Nakari challenge campaign, where I'm allowed only one settlement and no recruited units. So we are over the end turn. It is currently Avalon's turn. We just fought and defeated a stack led by Alariel herself that moved into our ambush in forced march stance, and yep, we were able to wipe them out. We did take damage though, and we also lost our the lord who was in this army, who was our best spellcaster. She was straight up killed, which was unfortunate. And now, still on their turn, they've sent some troops up from the city in the south to attack us. And honestly, the more I look at this, the less I like it in terms of actually wanting to fight this battle. So for one thing, we're damaged and don't have a source of healing, and it's really pretty bad for us if I do lose cultists. We have to pay a lot of devotees basically to be able to get them back. Also, in some sense, I don't really want to damage Alariel's armies anymore because we're so close to seducing her faction. We'll be able to get over this just passively over the next few turns, and I don't really want to wipe out these units since they're kind of going to be ours effectively in a couple of turns. Also, I noticed that this lord does have Spirit Leech, which is pretty annoying when we have low life characters on our side. So I rewatched the end of the last video, and it looked like this lord did use all of her movement actually launching this attack. And if I retreated, we'd retreat up back to the gate, the ruins of the gate in the north, and they wouldn't be able to come pursue and attack us. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, if I could seduce 3 units, if we actually had enough money to seduce 3 units, that might change the picture a bit, but sadly even the cheapest units, which would be like 2 archers plus something else, is going to be too expensive. So yeah, I decided to withdraw on this and hopefully fight the battle, if we really have to fight it on our terms, on our turn, when we can throw over healing potions and other items and what have you.
Excessive risk.
Alright, so yeah, we pull back up to the gate. Alright, and they attack the other armies that were stationed there. So I guess they weren't completely out of movement. Well, if we withdrew in that first fight, we definitely want to withdraw now. It's not getting any better.
Such folly!
Okay, I didn't quite see how these armies ended up being positioned. But yeah, we're sort of locked into this now. They don't have their reinforcing army here, they must have moved it somewhere else.
Excessive risk!
Okay, I guess I had the turn timer playing a little too quickly. But okay, so now we're on Yvresse's turn. So what happened? Okay, so Avalon, yeah, I'll come back to this battle in a second. So Avalon wasn't able to follow up and attack us again, which is good. So we still have all of those heroes alive, and we'll just have to see what the positioning is like. Right, so then it went to Eltharion's turn, and we fought and defeated Eltharion's main army in the last part, and we set up an ambush using our disciple army as bait, and it looks like they just walked into the ambush, and yeah, definitely going to be fighting this battle. Now, reckons close victory, medium casualties. We're in our own territory, so we will get replenishment on our forces here. We also have all of our good magic items on here, including the healing stuff. That said, I think I probably still do want to do a bit of seduction here. We certainly want to fight this manually, because I don't actually want to kill this lord. I'd rather give her the gift of Slaanesh. So what do we want to seduce? We've got a big budget because of Nakari. We've got a discount per unit because of Nakari that's getting pretty big. So yeah, we could actually take up to 4 units. Do I really need to do that though? I don't think so. Right, so these units are unbreakable. That honestly doesn't strike me as a big problem. They have a Lawmaster who has Spirit Leech. Oh, he's got a Wing Staff with uses of... what's that one called? Flock of Doom. But that's not going to do much to us. He's got Healing. They're not on Force March though, right? No. I think I'll just seduce the cavalry. Just do this, like not spend the whole budget. I think it'll help make the battle easier. We can reduce a bit the damage that we take and not spend more than a couple thousand gold. So I think this is a reasonable compromise. Does not give us a decisive victory, but like I was saying, I still want to fight this manually. So, get this lord to rout, but don't kill her. This guy can die. Yeah, we want to actually kill the Lawmaster, because otherwise we'll have to just fight him again. And kill as much of the rest as we can. Let's see, I've already got magic banners assigned, that looks fine. Okay, so the fighting against Avalon kind of went okay. We did lose a lord, but we took out Alariel's main stack and gave her the gift of Slaanesh, I believe. But this is exactly what I wanted over on this side. Like, we should be able to clean up this army and then make pretty rapid gains sacking or raising Altharian settlements. Even though we're not going to be vassalizing him anytime soon, I don't think he's going to be too much of a threat to us now, which is great. So do we wait for our reinforcements, or do we just go in with our squad here? I think we just go in, honestly. Let's have a look at how they're deployed. Yeah, this is a great thing about ambushers, is the enemy armies always march in these formations with like the vulnerable missile troops at the back, which you can just pile onto. Right, they do have these eagles. Yep. And the lord is on a horse, right? Okay. Yeah, I think we just go for it from the beginning, try and smash them as hard as possible. Right, we do also have... Yeah, let's sort out... Okay, good, they're already in the right order here. I was going to say, let's sort out the demon summoners. So I've got 2 on the war shrines. The Slaanesh war shrines are actually pretty quick still, speed 54, it's nice. Alright, so we'll have, yeah, 1 war shrine here, one of them... Do I want to charge up the hill as well? Yeah, I probably do, because otherwise the archers will be able to fall back. Yeah, we're just going to basically smash into the back line here, use magic, AoE magic to beat up the poor spearmen. Okay, so I don't think the division of heroes and stuff matters too much here.
Enjoy your death.
You can hang out with forces on this side. Alright, let's go. Alright, got a bit of magic coming in. Let's get this down over here. Now, ended up with the Illyrian Reavers kind of charging a bit too much into the spears there. That's not quite what I wanted. Oh, look at that damage. Lovely. Good lash targets there as well. Alright, so... Got them pretty well engaged here. We have Demonettes coming down, which is just going to completely slaughter anyone who's left here. Yeah, send the cav after their fast units, that makes sense.
Indeed, my prince.
This should charge up the Mortis Engine-esque effect on those war shrines really quickly, which is good. Get more magic in with Nakari. Yes. Yeah, those ones are broken.
Sail!
Yeah, I think seducing the Illyrian Reavers worked great here. Now, let's also look out for the hero who I want to kill. The eagles I want to kill also. They're pretty close to giving up here, except the unbreakable ones. Stop them from running away. We can drop some Keeper of Secrets, which is overkill, but I'm not going to summon them. I don't think it hits our balance of power too much to summon the demons. Might be mistaken about that. Being able to summon Keeper of Secrets is just cool. So, let them do their stuff. Oh, there's really no elves left here. Wow. Okay, so yeah, let's kill Cavil. And our reinforcements came in. Alright, these guys have done a great job of slaughtering these archers. See if I can... I guess I'm maybe not going to catch those Illyrian Reaver archers. Oh well. So yeah, their lord's still alive like we wanted. Yeah, army's basically destroyed like we wanted. And we should have been, using more debuffs and stuff. Alright, well we ended up... Oh, I had another demon summoning person. Man. We did end up using... we did end up taking a reasonable amount of damage on our characters here. It's okay though. Units be wiped out, okay. Yeah, I want you guys to get over here. The Reaver Archers are standing and fighting, so we might actually be able to kill most of them. I'm a bit surprised I haven't gotten the army losses. I know they had unbreakable units, but that's not what the... Yeah, that's not what the limitation is. I suppose we maybe took enough damage on our heroes that delayed that. Okay, so their Lawmaster is down. Alright, why don't you summon more demons and just send them after these archers. We maybe need to go beat up their lord a little bit. Well, we can still do that. Just have to make sure Nakari doesn't kill her too quickly. Oh yeah, okay. She's had enough. Right, so these are the unbreakable ones, let's kill them. Doesn't really matter how much this lord gets away with health-wise, because we're not going to follow up and attack them again. So the goal is just to do as much damage as possible to their troops. And it looks like we caught one of the archer cav units, more or less. Yeah, okay. Let's pop the healing. Nakari doesn't need it. That was good. It's a very interesting trade-off in these situations between attacking quickly at the beginning and not having the magic charged up, versus being more patient. And I think in the first ambush against Alariel, the magic was so important I definitely should have been more patient, and I probably wouldn't have lost my lord. But I sort of saw such great targets, of course, with the clumped up units, for the Pit of Shades, for the Penumbral Pendulum. I was like, okay, go time. In this battle, though, it probably didn't matter too much, but yeah, it's a really interesting decision in general, is how you play the ambushes. Alright, we've killed enough stuff here. And we still got decisive victory. Good. I guess we give them back these Illyrian Reavers, but that's not really a big deal. Yeah, so just this one unit pretty much getting away. And we will get replenishment pretty close to full health, I would think, on most of our heroes, so yeah, everything went well there. Alright, what are we looking at? Very interesting that we can get replenishment here. That normally doesn't give your heroes healing. Strange. Okay, I think I'll take the devotees though. Yes, I had this on fast forward. Yeah, sorry about that. So that's why we didn't really get to see anything that was going on in the middle of Avalon's turn. Okay, Trace has another lord recruited. Don't know what that faction is. Maybe like a High Elf Rebel faction somehow? Okay, so first things first, we have to replace the lord who was killed in action. I wish I could see... Yes, the game can be a little annoying in these situations. I'd really like to see where that army is positioned. So, the two Avalon forces that attacked us weren't able to follow up an attack like I suspected, so they sort of fell back in forced march to the settlement. Question, yeah, what I'd like to know before making this decision is whether we could actually come attack them. So let's go for... Just looking at the stats here on the Chaos Lord. They actually are stronger in melee, although they maybe have less armor piercing, that's a bit of an issue. Let's go for this guy. Unearthly Reflexes is a really nice sort of personal trait. It's too bad we didn't have ones that boost the whole army or whatever, but still, 8 melee defense is nice, speed up is always good. Sure, let's take this guy.
I will be adored.
Okay, so what exactly happened there? Yep, killed in battle, rip. Calvin was killed in that other fight we just had. We picked up Banner of Hellfire. Oh, hold on, this army did not make it back up to the gate. Ooh. Interesting. Yeah, some steeds came in from level ups. We gave the gift of Sinestra Alariel. And to this lady, Zubaran. Nurgler's Ascendant. Okay. So where are we on the clock here? We're at 89%. That racial resistance keeps going up. I wish I knew quite how that mechanic worked. I mean, just from the cult points and the gifts, that's plus 45. So I would say we're on track. Yeah, well, like it says there, it's plus 22 net. So in 2 turns, we should get them, right? No, sorry, it's 16 plus 30, 46. Okay, 3 turns. So neither of these armies is recruiting. We obviously could come attack them again. Oh no, never mind. We actually retreated far enough we can't get back down. Right, okay. So I guess the plan is to try and maybe retreat with this army. One thing I could do if I get a bit stuck by the gate is I could just send the 3 heroes out of the army and disband this lord. I mean, we just recruited him. We can obviously pick him up again later. And yeah, that would basically deny them an opportunity to actually attack us. That's one really nice thing about the hero armies, is you can sort of just make the army disappear by moving all the heroes onto the campaign map. Let's come back to the situation once we've sorted out things over this way. So, here is Zubaran, and what's left of that army we ambushed. And here is 2 more lords.
Far beneath an archmage.
15 unit garrison there, plus 5 units here, but they have a lord outside the settlement, so we can draw them out, which sounds like a good plan.
The Herald of Slaanesh.
Yeah, sadly, we are going to be taking a lot of attrition damage as soon as we step over this border. But honestly, the Disciple Army has kind of done its job. We are pretty healthy on Nakari. Yeah, let's sort out Nakari first, and then we'll come back to the situation in the west. Definitely did quite a lot of damage with this spell the one time we did cast it at the start of that last battle, so let's keep working on that. And... okay, you picked up the War Shrine, so this is a good time to pick up that missile resistance.
Just a sample.
Now... Some interesting stuff here. So Slaanesh Soul Feeder, I believe this regeneration is just on the caster, and it triggers when casting for 9 seconds. So that's what, 3.6% max HP whenever you cast a spell? It's not horrible, but I think these other options are more interesting. So speed and charge bonus for the hero's army. The thing is, we're going to get a lot of cultists with the sleek trait that gives a 4% speed buff to the army, so I don't think we need that on the sorcerer. And then this is basically just extra bound magic, like AoE magic. Yeah, I mean, this to me seems like the choice. It's a bound spell, so it doesn't cost winds of magic. It's almost always good to have something like this, like 100% armor piercing. Yeah. Beautiful destruction. Alright, and just leveling up these other characters.
By your essence.
Yeah, not focusing on magic with the Alloruses just yet.
The Tempter Lord.
Okay, so this is our highest rank cultist, and I think, yeah, we'll still grab the missile resistance there. Now let's get slippery.
I must.
What do we have over this way? Foe Seeker.
Just a sample.
Hold on, do I have somebody? I want to make sure I actually have somebody in this army who's maxed out increased mobility. Which I maybe don't.
Time to savor.
Yeah. Oh no, I do. It's all good. So we just need one more point here.
I must taste flesh.
Courtesan of the pleasure god. The herald of Slaanesh. Tender hand of atrocity.
Exquisite decadence.
Yeah, beautiful destruction, I think, again on the other sorcerer.
Prince of pain. Pleasure seeker.
Okay, that was a lot of level up points.
Bringer.
I was thinking,
of
yeah, one thing we could have the Disciple Army do is go after a minor settlement just to save Nakari time, but this is a bit far away.
Irresistible.
Right. So can Nakari get there? No. So I think the target should be Tour of Rest for this turn then. And yeah, we want them to stand and fight, because I want this lord to live but get the gift. So I think what I do,
The herald of Slaanesh.
maybe I actually just launch the attack with Nakari.
Grace and cruelty.
I actually don't have to have the Disciple Army move into this territory
Sensation.
until we have the Slaanesh corruption built up. It is costing me devotees per turn, but we're actually getting that amount just from the gifts. Yeah, let's try that. So I'll just use Nakari here. Join in this extra cultist, why not?
Come.
So we'll make the attack here. I'm assuming that this lord will stand and fight. If they withdraw, it's a bit annoying, because then we can't give them the gift without killing them.
Is another's.
Good, they did stand and fight. Okay. Nice. So we've drawn out the garrison. We also have these forces inside. So, the game reckons a Pyrrhic victory with high casualties. What are we up against? Interesting that they've got a bunch of experienced chevrons on the garrison. Wonder quite how that happened. They have Phoenix Guard. Yeah. Interesting, by coincidence the banner of Eternal Flame got unequipped. I wonder why that was. I didn't lose someone in this army, did I? I don't think so. I'm confused. Anyway, I actually will leave this unequipped because the Phoenix Guard have... Oh, hold on, sorry. They don't have fire resistance. What am I thinking? I'm getting mixed up with like the Dragon Princes or whatever. Yeah, let's have this back on. So yeah, Spearman, Phoenix Guard. The Lord here has Shem's Burning Gaze, that's fine. This one has Harmonic Convergence, yeah, okay, so not much damage coming out of the wizards. What do we want to seduce? Silver Helms, maybe? Oh, we can only take one of those, right. We could take a few of their archers, they do have a lot of archers. Something like this. Yeah. I'm really not too concerned about the Silver Helms. Yeah, let's just take 3 archers. Interesting that that doesn't change the battle result, but that's okay. Yeah, so in this spot we can wait and charge up magic, and I think that'll make a huge difference. I'm still a bit confused about why this banner was unequipped, because normally that happens if a unit gets wiped out or leaves the army. And I was just worried for a second, although I'm almost certain it didn't happen. I was worried for a second that I had lost a hero in the last battle with Eltharian's army in that ambush and just not paid enough attention, but I don't think so. Okay, so we do not want to kill this lord, but we can send a carry at the beginning of the battle to go rout her. We have 4 war shrines. Good.
Yes, indeed.
I guess we have a slight mix of...
Deliver unto Slaanesh.
Right, we have a slight mix of faster and slower units. So you're on foot, and obviously the archers are on foot here. Let's just set up the archers over this way. We'll let the reinforcements come on. I'm just going to send a carrier to go kill this wizard who's here at the beginning. Oh, not kill, sorry. No, do not kill her, Nakari. Shatter her and make her run away. And then I think their reinforcements will come towards us.
The Dark Princess servant! The cult thrives! The cult waits!
So, yeah, bit of damage on this war shrine. I should have juggled the healing potion over, not to worry.
Who can I play with?
Okay, yeah, let's start the battle.
The pavan of your misery is my desire.
Yeah, Nakari at full speed is pretty scary.
Unleash my power.
Even if he does like playing with his food more than just actually killing it some of the time. Ouch. Alright, she's down. We should await reinforcements, because we do want to fight them out on the field. How much health? 1276? Okay, we should be able to hit her once more at least. Just want to make sure she shatters, because there's more chance of me accidentally killing her if she comes back into the battle later and I lose track of the unit card.
What do you want?
Don't know if she's taking damage here. I guess it's... Yeah, Nakari has some AoE effect. Okay, that should do it. Yeah, we definitely can't afford to hit her again without killing her. Alright, if she comes back up to this point, then fair enough. Now, yes, and the good thing is here, because the enemy AI is kind of activated from the beginning, they're rushing towards us with their cavalry, so let's have Nakari draw them back. Oh, she has rallied. Oh well, if she lives, she lives. It's just always the funny little mini game of trying to,
This will do.
yeah, trying to give the gift of Slaanesh without killing the characters. Alright, let's let these Silverhelms kind of go the long way around through the woods and just... Well, you know what, let's get some magic down actually. We can always outrun the Silverhelms. We are going to get shot here, but I think that's worth it. Yeah, that was a nice chunk of damage.
Rush of guns.
Yeah, the Silverhelms. This one does a lot of damage, but only against stationary units. Let's see how it does there. Oh, they're gonna move. Stay in range.
Onward.
No. It's very cool animation, at least. Yeah, they got clipped by the edge of it. It wasn't as good as it could have been. Okay, we have Silverhelms incoming here.
Cultist of Slaanesh. Behold the
I don't really want them massacring the archers. Alright, plenty more magic.
worship your name.
This should charge up demon summoning. Oh, the poor Silverhelms didn't last anywhere near long enough for that. Oh well. Yeah, we only got 2 seconds charged. That's funny.
The cult waits!
Okay, back to Nakari. Yeah, we can wait. Let them come through the forest. Tire themselves out a bit more. We also don't all need to be running after those Silverhelms. Just the fast units. Okay, now we have the gates charged here. I probably should consider only having like 2 cultists at a time on the war shrine. The lack of mobility is definitely a factor, because having characters, having the mounted and much faster characters, still able to do the demon summoning is really powerful, I think. Like, they can nip around the back and just drop the demon nets on top of enemy archers or what have you. So yeah, I think I'll look at just slightly switching up the mount options on this army afterwards. The enemy are just sort of... Okay, they're coming in very slowly. Well, that works just fine for us. Alright, we can pull back. Yeah, they're shattered. So all the actual units here are going to die because they're in the settlement.
Hunting for prey.
Got this to get down. Guess I may as well throw it in on a unit over here. I think this is a homing one. It should hit the target even though they're moving. We'll see. Alright, so we're taking missile fire here. I'm going to do something about that.
Arch Tempter. Charge.
Let's go fight the Silverhelms with Nakari. Yeah, the shrines I think we just want to smash into the middle and start summoning demons. Take out those Silverhelms too. Alright, got more Silverhelms over here.
Enjoy your death.
We are getting shot a bit here.
How delicious!
They also do have archers. Yeah, we'll have to just see how we go, I think, on these war shrines. They have big targets as well, which obviously isn't ideal. Right. Getting down a ton of demons should help.
Slaanesh cultist!
The Dark Princess servant!
Yeah, we are taking a lot of damage here though, aren't we?
Perfection!
Some of their cav got around and charged into the archers. I don't really care about that. Yeah, the problem here is basically their forces up this way that are just shooting our war shrines. So yeah, you pull back.
Perfection!
It will be done!
Onward! Worship Renown!
Purple winds!
Got into them over this way. You should be fighting something.
Depravity!
These battles get to be pretty chaotic when you have this much demon summoning available.
Dark whispers!
Alright, they're killing their own archers, which I obviously don't really care about too much. How are things going here?
Seducers of Slaanesh.
Pretty much fine.
Yes.
Carrie's gotten a little damaged. This is the lord I don't want to kill, who looks like she's doing her best to actually get killed. Oh well.
We will obey! Loyal!
Alright.
Death to all!
Yeah. Spearmen over here we have to try and deal with.
Tasmagoria.
Behold magnificence! The cult thrives!
Just concerned about the archer fire.
Slaanesh cultist!
Yeah, I should have been able to do a better job, honestly, of pinning down their archers.
I need souls.
Okay, let's do damage to this lord, because they're gonna die, unfortunately, so... They have barrier, too, from something that's interesting.
The Dark Princess servant!
Alright, summon a demon over here.
Passion! Excess and decadence!
Haven't been paying much attention to that flank, but I'm assuming it's kind of going fine.
Archers!
Must remember I have magic on the demons I summon, too.
Luscious deviants!
As Slaanesh wills. Slaanesh.
Okay, that looks like the army losses. Oh, did I kill?
Kari.
Oh, I killed the wrong lord. Nuts.
Power of Slaanesh.
Yeah, it looks like the war shrine ended up killing the lord that I was trying to keep alive. Oh well. Alright, well we do want to still run stuff down here because it means there's less to have to deal with when we attack the settlement. It's nice that we're getting a second battle though for a second lot of healing and everything. We did take quite a bit of damage there. It got a little bit disjointed, the battle.
This will be exquisite.
Yeah, we had a ton of demon summoning left that I just didn't end up using, which is going to be the case with these battles as we get more and more of the high level cultists. Yeah, so we end up killing the wrong lord. Oh well.
Attack.
Yeah, we'll kill this lord here because otherwise we will have to fight her again in the settlement.
Repulsive and alluring.
Alright, we can speed this up.
Is my canvas.
Lord's dead as well. Okay, that'll do. The reality is it's just kind of hard to set things up to give the gifts of Slaanesh to non-immortal characters, because leaving lords alive on the campaign map is also can be a problem. I think in the case of Altharian's faction, we're not actually going to go through seductive influence. We're just going to subjugate him by raising all but one of his settlements, and then, yeah, just subjugating them the kind of usual way, non-Slaanesh way. Alright, so looking at the damage here, yeah, down to half health on a bunch of our guys, but lots of golden experience, and more devotees, yep.
Dance to my will.
Okay.
The Tempter Lord.
And yeah, let's do another round of levels up, then juggle magic items a tiny bit, and then we can attack the settlement.
Taste flesh. How delicious.
Okay, you can work back on shadow magic.
Drink in my excellence.
What do we want on you? So you're ultimately going to be on the chariots. I think probably just health.
Let me imbibe your essence. The greater secrets are mine alone. You may bow.
Okay, and let's only have these two ones on the war
It
shrines.
is agreed.
Not that it's going to make a huge difference for
Just a sample.
this next battle. Okay,
For soul.
and let's throw over the healing potions to... Let's just heal this pair of characters. Obviously there's other characters. Maybe this one should get one. Yeah, okay. We don't really need one on Nakari because he does have his own healing. I've just been keeping one on him just because we can have those moments where he really gets turned into a bit of a pincushion.
Let me imbibe your essence.
Okay, and you can grab the other one.
Drink in my excellence.
No, that's the one who needs it. Oops. Yeah,
Greater secrets are mine.
there we go. Probably some other stuff we could do there, but whatever. What are we doing here? Raid this region. That's a reasonable amount of gold for raiding, but it probably just doesn't quite work with our plans here. Let's go ahead and fight this battle. I'm going to sack the settlement because I want that money. Let's see if I have the ancillary for extra sacking income. I do. Alright. We'll fight this manually. I shouldn't really need... Man, do they really get away with so many archers? Okay. I don't think I need to seduce units here. I think Nakari can basically solo this. Don't think I've actually fought a battle in Warhammer 3 at III Immortal before. Looks like one of the more sensible major settlement designs, unlike these silly ones where there's like a bajillion gates for no reason, bunches of the wall, like sections of the wall with no towers and stuff. This actually looks more like a fort or a gate type defense setup. Yeah. Well, it's a bit more unfortunate for us. So there's one gate, which means Nakari has to go through there. This is how settlements should be designed though, right? Like, why penalize the defender so much with all, you know, having gates everywhere? But what's our plan? I think... Let's try this. What's the range on these? Like 350? Okay. Let's deploy all of our stuff over this way, except Nakari. And then I'll run Nakari to the gate. This may or may not work. It looks like we're going to get shot a bunch going in there. Oh well. Yeah, they took Nakari pretty seriously. Although not seriously enough to actually man the towers. Good job, guys.
Faster. are in agreement. Nakari moves.
Yeah,
This will do.
those shots in the towers are not too hard to dodge. And we're going to be in archer fire range, but only for a few seconds. Just slalom our way in there. There we go. Good. Alright, now they seem to have sort of abandoned things on this side, so let's send our small units up that side, because they can, well, some of them will have to go through the gate, but some of them can climb the wall. Oh, we're getting hit by the prison ability. Actually doing a fair amount of damage. I'm glad he didn't throw that down while we were in a better position though, because stopping our movement would actually be nice for focusing us Nakari with the archers, but yep, not what the AI decided. Can we drop some magic on top of these ones? I should be able to. Yeah. They may move, but they may not. Looks like a not.
The cult thrives!
Alright, so the gates are down. Do we all come through the gates? We probably are more or less all mounted here. Yeah, Nakari's gonna get shot again. Let's not just throw him into melee. Let's send in our other stuff first. They do have archers kind of spread all around that are going to be a little bit of a pain to get to. Yeah, Nakari's lost like 40% of his health to basically getting shot. Alright, you lot charge in. Let's have Nakari, yeah. Let's put you in guard stance for now and just have you stand actually in the gate. That's probably where you're safest.
Sorcerer of Slaanesh. The Dark Prince empowers me.
The Maiden of Ecstasy.
Right, we should be popping the healing potions on the damage characters.
Excess and
Summoning some
decadence.
demons.
New extremes of sensation!
But yeah, now we've sort of got them into melee here. I don't think we'll have too much trouble. Nakari can start fighting again. Should more or less still be able to heal up.
Enjoy your deaths!
I don't know if there are other sources of regeneration we can actually get as Slaanesh onto other characters like banners or something. I think the lack of healing is definitely like one of the weak points, which is fine. Like, it'd obviously be a bit silly if every faction had access to awesome healing, like say the Vampire Counts or the Law of Life or what have you.
No one faster.
Alright, we've procced some regeneration on Nakari. Let's go kill more stuff. That was a big explosion.
Slaanesh, behold.
Alright, can anyone actually get up onto the walls? I guess the Demonettes can. Yeah, I guess who they're shooting at.
Tasmagoria.
Alright, we just lost the Demonettes. Shoot. No, that can't go up on the walls anyway.
Sorcerer of Slaanesh.
Well, we should have kept somebody on foot here, huh?
Decadence and depravity!
Yes.
My pleasure.
Oh well.
Yes.
This should be good.
Debauchery.
Yep. Alright, that looks like the army losses.
Unleashed.
Yeah, that was good enough. We took a little damage. Just their missile troops, I think, that were hurting us. Don't really need to stop that unit. Do we want to stop somebody else so Nakari can regenerate? Sure. Oh, it's just two archers. Congratulations, you've been chosen. There we go. Very good. Yep, even without the healing potion, back to full. So am I going to stay here until next turn, then raise this, and then move on? Or am I just going to sack it now, and then leave it and come back to it later and subjugate them off of Yvresse? The trouble with raising Yvresse is it just feels anti-productive, right? Because then when they're our vassal, they have to build it up again. But we'll sack it, we want that extra gold. We've made decent income this turn, but we also did spend some on the seduction. I don't think Altharion has more standing armies though. Yeah, that's a sack.
Sack.
Ooh, glittering scales. Good. I love the weapon and armor abilities that have some area of effect. You can just stack not multiple copies of the same one, but stack all of those different items. You know, the brass cleaver, the glittering scales, the other sword, warrior bane. Just get all of those concentrated at once. Really strong. Now, what else can we do here?
Tempter Lord.
Yeah, so this one has the gift. She obviously is going to rebuild an army here, though. What else do you have? Not much. Excellent. Yeah, so we've more or less crippled their armed forces from the stacks that we fought over the last couple turns.
Everqueen of Althwan.
Checking this again. Yeah, so 3 turns on seducing Alariel. We need to make sure we have 300 devotees up for that. Okay, I've got some more level up points here, but I think I'm going to end the video. We had some successful fighting in this part. I think over this way I will do what I said, disband my new lord after sending the 3 heroes out of the army. We're really just in a holding pattern on this side now. Why come and sack a settlement here, for instance? It's not particularly valuable, and we're going to have Alariel paying us hopefully a fair amount of money in tribute once all of these settlements, you know, once we vassalize her. So yeah, we'll just play it slow.
Even the Lawmaster could not.
I guess maybe this army could get up and through here by the time before the influence ticks up, but I'm not sure. Yeah, and then it's going to be time to deal with Tyrion, I suppose. Alright, well, I'm having a lot of fun with this. It's yeah, it's kind of a mix of interesting decisions on the campaign map, and then battles that are getting a little crazy. Now we have loads of demon summoning and stuff, but it's all cool. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next part.